My name is Ken Creager, and I'm the Director of Steam Locomotive Restoration here at the Florida Railroad Museum. We're a rare and unique operation as we restore and maintain these museum pieces, but also allow them to operate so you can actually ride the museum exhibits. I've been around trains all my life. I've ridden them all over the country and all over the world, and I just enjoy them. This is a passion that I've had for my entire adulthood. I love nothing more than to see small children come up and ask questions and want to get immersed in what's going on with railroading today. This is history that will never be repeated. My goal is to restore any sort of old steam locomotive that I'm capable of doing, and will do till I retire. This particular restoration is a cosmetic restoration, which means we take the engine and try to restore it back to its original colors and structural integrity. It will never run again, but it is a museum piece. It has got a strong history, not only movie history, but railroad history, and it is the last of its type. Many people want to see it preserved. This locomotive was one of 40 built at the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They were built between 1907 and 1913. After it was retired from the Frisco Railroad, was leased to the Alabama State Prison and was used by the convicts to bring boxcars of product and vegetables and so forth from the gardens there into town and sold, and supplies were brought back. It's believed that that lease to the prison likely saved this from being scrapped. This train is very unique. It's the last one of its type. It's got a great history. It's iconic in some ways, not only from Florida perspective. It was at the birthplace of naval aviation. It served in a prison, and ultimately was at a venue in Orlando where it was seen by thousands of people. It was in a movie called Wings of Eagles, which was filmed in the Pensacola area. It was a film with John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara, and it was in a number of scenes in that movie. It is a very strange design. It's a little bit bigger than most switching locomotives. It sits very high on its wheels. When you think about innovation and the types of things that were done back in the early 1900s, this locomotive has survived. This locomotive is over 100 years old, and if with the right amount of money, could actually run again. Our children and our children's children for generations should be able to see what their grandfathers innovated back in the early 1900s and throughout their history. Some of the challenges that we face anytime you restore a locomotive or any piece of older railroad equipment is finding parts. In many cases, here in the shops in Willow, I actually manufacture parts or design parts. Sometimes I have them made in other locations and brought here, but that's the biggest challenge that we face. The ultimate idea for this locomotive is to be restored back to a cosmetic preservation status and then moved back to the parish location for our station that will be built there over the next couple of years. The three different ways to donate money for this particular cause is to send us a check to the Florida Railroad Museum with 3749 restoration on it. There is a GoFundMe page, and then there's also a place to donate on our website. Any little thing that can be done can help. I mean, a few dollars buys a couple of bolts, say $100 buys a can of paint. Everything that can be donated helps us restore, and not only restore, but maintain this for a lifetime.